So we've just arrived and the van is absolutely stacked. So much stuff in here that I've sat in the back with the dog. But you know, first time and all that, we don't know. We've probably brought far too much stuff. Well, I say we, probably me. So yeah, we've just arrived and Bruno is patiently waiting. Tony's gone off to see the pitch and do all that stuff, booking or whatever you do. So yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Well, we're all set up. It must have took about 2 hours to put the tent up with the wind blowing, the awning. Bruno's enjoying himself, ain't you, Bruno?
He doesn't know what's going on.
He don't know what's going on. He's got his food. And we're all set up in here.
The healthy eating has begun.
Yeah, the Pringles. And we bought the air fryer.
It's absolutely freezing at the moment, but tomorrow it'll be sunny, isn't it, tomorrow?
Yeah, it's quite sunny. It's supposed to be.
I'm going to go for a walk in a minute with Bruno. Even though it's dark, we'll just have a walk around the campsite. It's very cold, so when we come back, we're going to get snuggly buggly with the diesel heater.
We'll put the diesel on before we go.
Yeah, we'll put that on before we go, and then, yeah.
And then take a walk down into the countryside before it gets very dark.
Into the countryside?
Yeah.
Yes, loads of Volkswagens on this site. Well, they've all got the pop top. I think we were the only idiots who decided to put up an awning.
Yes.
It's
all right.
It's a bit makeshift. It's definitely not how it's supposed to be, but we did the best we could. We've never put it up before, so as you can see, it's not the right shape, I don't think.
Well, I think the wind's done that because we've not got a proper awning fixing on the side of the van. We've just got the magnetic strip, and I don't advise that to anybody really, because when you got a bit of wind, it just blows off. So we had to put straps over the top of the van as well.
I bet everybody knows that.
But we got it to work. It's set up, and away we go.
Look at Bruno, look.
He's very impressed.
He's not impressed at all.
I think he's ready for bed. Meet your Bruins.
He's like, what is going on?
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy, ain't you, Bruins?
Good morning. Sunday morning. Not a bad night's sleep. Not the best, but it's the first night. Just brought the dog out before we go and get some breakfast. Beautiful day. Cold, but really nice. Really nice scenery. Birds are singing. Lots of campervans on this site, as you can see, look. A lot of them have got the pop tops. Some people are actually camping in tents. Which, whoa, I don't know, feels like that would be cold, but you know, maybe not. I think this would be a really, really nice place to come in the summer. Kids' playground, a bit there for them, look. There's Bruno. David Bailey taking photos. Yeah, it's nice. The toilet blocks there, hot water, showers, nice and warm in there as well. It's £1 for 6 minutes in the shower, so you need £1 coin, which we weren't ready for. I think it takes 20 pence. So at the moment we don't have any change, so we haven't had a shower yet. Absolutely stunning countryside, as you can see. A lot of moleholes. Beautiful. there's Bruno. So this is the final day of our trip. Just sort of do a quick summary of the campsite. Not much to say really. It's not. It's obviously off peak, so there's not many people. It's very nice. The views are beautiful, as you can see. Nice blue sky. It's called Staden Park, or we may say Staden, I'm not sure. Staden. There's also like a guest house here as well. So we've got a few hookups, electric hookups. We're just packing up now. So Tony's packing up. So just have a quick walk around. We've got the electric hookups. As you can see, there was a few people on the first night that we came. Fair few Volkswagens. But they've all gone because obviously that was a weekend. It was quite cold, really muddy, so we thought it said hard standing on the website, but it's definitely not that, so just beware. A couple of people got stuck in the mud, but look at the beautiful scenery. It'd be completely different in the summer, no doubt. It's a fair few hookups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe about 10 probably. Just walking down. This is the place that you can wash your pots. Piping hot water, brilliant. So I think we mentioned at the beginning, or we may have put it on Instagram, the electric hookup that we got wasn't long enough. So there's a tip. The guy lent us an extension lead, but we thought 8 meters would be enough, but obviously not. So they're really good hot water draining facilities been there as well. So really good that is. Sometimes I know it's not very hot, is it? Walking around, we've got a bit of a sort of barbecue area thing. Obviously it's a bit, you know, it's not in use at the moment, but I can imagine that'd be really nice in the summer. These are the toilets. Again, nice showers. Just go in, really warm. I don't want to go in if someone's in. Let's have a look. Nope. Okay. So you've got showers, sinks. It's really warm, really hot water. You do have to pay for the showers. There's a hand dryer there. Everything you need. Soap dispensers are always full, so that's good. I think the mud has been a night. Washing machine's going to be going for days when we get back, but obviously you won't have that problem when the weather gets better. It's kind of a weird place because it's sort of in the middle of an industrial estate. If you can see down there, we walked down yesterday, there's a B&Q there and various different factories. It's sort of off the beaten track a bit. So we're not in the centre of Buxton or anywhere near it, so we're going to try and see if we can go there today when we leave. I don't even know what the time is. I think we're supposed to be off here by 11, but I'm guessing that they're not too strict, hopefully. So there's the guest house, which is all quite nice. We saw the people having meals and the restaurant looked really nice. So Bruno's really loved this. It's been really good. We wondered what it'd be like, but he's really enjoyed it. He's been a really good boy. He's not tried to run off, even though there's obviously other dogs about and cows and things. Picnic benches again. You know, if you could picture this in the summer, I bet it's really nice. Loads of little birds. I think this is the nature reserve that they talk about on the website. Nice thing for the kids there. A little park area. Coming down here, there are fields and fields and fields and fields, but I don't know whether you're allowed to walk into them. It doesn't say that it's a public footpath, and when we looked on the map, quite a lot of this is private. So Bruno poked his nose over that wall and wanted to run in the field, but I don't know, I daren't let him off. So maybe if we came again we'd check that out. But we came down. I've been bringing him down here in the mornings and he's have a sniff around and a wee and other things that dogs do. Still really cold. Last night we had a frost. I think it went down to about -1, but obviously we got that heater, we didn't really feel it. But yeah, it was completely frozen when we got up this morning. The ground, which has made it a little bit easier, to be fair, because it's not as muddy as it was. And packing the awning up and everything. Tony did that on his own. While I met some lovely people from Pontefract. in the toilets, having a bit of a chat as we do. Just seen a little squirrel there. But yeah, this is oh yeah, probably a campsite, campfire. Yeah, very nice, very tranquil. Did see a train going along there earlier, but really peaceful. Seen a few birds and squirrels and things like that, and it's just farmland for miles and miles. It's an absolutely lovely day as well. We've been really lucky with the weather. It's obviously not warm, but the sun's shining down, and it's could have been a lot worse. First night was a bit tricky. We're trying to put the awning up, and it was blowing a gale, and let's just say tempers were fraying. So the magnetic awning rail thing that we bought, not sure that was the best choice in the wind. Whether it'd be any good if you you know, if there was no wind, it'd probably be different. There's another little fire, look. Another little barbecue area. It's all very what you call rustic, I think you call it. But yeah, nice off the beaten track if you're going somewhere, you know. But I think most people, I can't imagine what this is like in the summer, but a few people have come for one night and gone again, so it's a good stop off point. Looks like it's open all year round as well, which a lot are not, which we've noticed. So I think for our first trip away, we've done alright. It's nice. Really nice to get away from the humdrum and away from work more than anything. There's a tractor going by. Sky is so blue. Birds are singing. Don't know whether you can capture that. Yeah, I can imagine on a summer's day it'll be a picnic area. It'd be really, really nice. And yeah, like I said, I think the mud is just spoilt it a little bit, just because everything's caked in mud. But we really thought we were coming to a hard standing pitch, so I don't know where we got that from, whether we'd read it wrong on the website or whether we looked at another campsite. We were looking for a while on the internet before we came to this one, so maybe we got mixed up. But hard standing would obviously be a lot better. But yeah, it's been a really, really nice little break. And cheap as chips. So I think this was £56 in total. We have to pay extra for Bruno. I'm not sure why that is, but so yeah, all in all, quite a successful first trip. There's the other side of the toilets there, the men's. Obviously I've not been in there, but I'm sure it's the same. I can see Bruno in the back. I'm just going to zoom in there. So here we are now, walking around Staunton Reservoir. It's a very nice day. Sun's shining, blue sky, so I'm just making the most of it. This is on the way back from our camping trip, but it's been very nice, isn't it?
It has.
Been very,
The
very
weather's
nice.
been really good for us.
Yeah, apart from the first day, a bit of a windy, and we had a bit of a rain. I think a bit of a small shower on Saturday night. You could hear it in the van, but other than that, it was really good. So that was nice.
This is a nice place to come. Easy park up, no height restrictions, and it's £4.50 if you want to stay the whole day, which is nice. It's a bit like Watermead Park.
We keep coming to places with ducks. I've noticed there's a theme here. We'll try not to film so many ducks this time. Bruno's loving this life, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I've noticed that, yeah, it's really. We've had a few, not problems, but on our first expedition, we've made a few mistakes. So we're going to make a bit of a video about that. Things that we won't do next time, things that we'll do differently. Let's put it like that. But it was a good first start. So yeah, this is a nice place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very cool. Get busy though in the summer. The cars are queuing outside.
Are they?
Yeah, to get in.
Let's see the kids, the children's area up there.
It's
look.
lovely.
Yeah, look at the ducks. More
That's
ducks.
Like, they've made that into like a sandy area where the kids can go. If you
Oh, like a sort of a beach.
Sand, yeah, a bit
oh,
of a beach.
yeah.
But obviously there's no swimming in there, although I've seen people swimming there before.
People do like to break the rules, don't they?
Yeah. There's a little kiddies park at the top area.
Yeah, I've just videoed that. We just sat up there. There's a cafe at the top. It's got, I don't know, I didn't see, they do sausage rolls, hot sausage rolls and stuff like that. Coffees, sandwiches, the usual
But they
stuff.
are expensive.
Yeah, I think.
So bring your own
$3.95 for a sausage roll. I think that's pretty.
little picnic tables, as you can see up
Oh
here.
yeah,
If you come along with your kids.
more picnic tables. Oh, very nice. So, do you get boats in here or not?
There is some boating on here, but I've not seen any for, you know what I mean, kids or anything like that.
No, just
It's private, like boating kind of thing. It is a reservoir. So,
it's nice though.
but it's not far from another place, nice place from here. It's only a couple of minutes up the road, Calcabby.
Calke.
And that is a massive place where a load of coaches go and everything. That's nice. The boating area part is round here.
Oh yeah, you see the boats.
It's a sailing club.
I mean, we couldn't. It was a toss up between this and Calcabby, but we've got the dog, and we're not sure whether they'd let the dog in there. So we just opted for this, so Bruno can have another walk. I've done walked a few miles.
Yeah, that's good. You can get your steps in, can't you?
Yeah, I didn't even bring my watch with me because I've got a Fitbit thing, but I didn't even bring it. Didn't charge it up. But then again, I probably wouldn't have been able to find it if we did.
Come on, Bruno.
Absolutely beautiful and very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. We were just discussing just then how some people sell their houses and decide to go and live in a van and have that life. And it's something, if you've been following us, that you know that we were talking about doing, but we didn't. Obviously, we've been sensible so far. But you know what? I really like it. I really like the peaceful. You know, we've all right. We've had a bit of mud. I mean, my boots and like clumps of mud. Everything's got to go in the washing machine. But the general, just the general peaceful. You know, the serene life. No stress. No nothing. You just sit there in the mid-nature, trees, and look at the birds. Listen to the birds. Watch the sun go down. No place to be. No time restraints, no schedules. That life is very nice and very, very appealing. So, and that's after our first trip. So obviously we're trying all these things, you know, to see if we eventually may take that turn. It's a big decision, but as we were just saying, a lot of people, I don't think we've ever seen anybody that's regretted it so far. We follow a lot of people on the van life scene on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and they all look like, I know it's not all sunshine and roses and things do go wrong, but doesn't that happen in every life? You know, everyday life there's always something happening, but you know, it's nice having a house, and we're going to go back to the central heating and get the washing machine on, and you know, tumble dry things if we need. We've got everything we want. But you have to go to work to pay for it. That's the bit we don't like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bit we don't like.
Yeah, you have got to, if you do decide to go full time, you've still got to pay for obviously your fuel on your van.
Yeah, it's more expensive than you might think it is.
Anything that goes wrong with the van mechanically.
Did we say?
Your tax and your insurance.
Did we? Wait a minute. Did we? I think we were either speaking to somebody or watched another video and worked it out pretty much. it would be probably 1,000 a month at least, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it's around 800 to 1,000
Because
a month.
if you stay in a campsite, you're looking at the minimum of, I don't know, average, what do you say, £25?
25 quid, yeah.
So
We
if you
stayed
do
at
that-
this other place last night, and that was 2 nights, and that was
58.
£58.
And there was nothing there to, well, obviously you got your showers.
Well,
and
you
that.
had your
Showers
showers
are
and your
extra.
toilets and your washing facilities.
Yeah. So if you want that, obviously, then, and a electric hookup,
Yeah, so that was pretty decent.
then
I
that's,
thought.
you know, that's the sort of thing. But if you imagine doing that 7 days a week, it soon adds up. That's without your fuel and obviously your food. Even, you know, just sort of going to Aldi and the supermarket and getting the cheap stuff. It's still, and then your gas, obviously, to cook with, LPG. And then we've got a dog. I mean, believe it or not, it doesn't take that much food, Bruno, really. Probably about £10 a week or something, maybe, at the most. Yeah, it does add up. So you've got to somehow have the money to fund that. And then, you know, every now and again, obviously, be able to go to the pub and have a meal. I know some of these places that you can stay free, camp in the car park of the pub if you have a meal, which is a really good deal, but obviously that adds up as well. So yeah, it's whole new, to think about a whole new way of working, I suppose, and where you get that from. But no council tax, which is nice. So, and you get to see somewhere else every day. Get to meet different people. We're saying that it's really nice. People that we've met so far, we haven't met that many, but people that we have met, they're really nice and they're really chilled, and they're just
yeah, they're not stressed out or
they're not stressed. No, everybody's really friendly and you know, talk to each other about where you've been and
You help each other out.
help each other out. Yeah, it's
Making
like
sure
a
you can get your tent
sort
up
of nice community and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a nice community.
Totally away from the hustle and bustle, and even just driving from the campsite to where we've come to now, probably half an hour, I'd say, was it, or something, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
probably about 40 minutes.
And then we went on the main roads, and there's all the traffic and everyone trying to get from A to B, and it's like there's the, you know, it's the rat race. But anyway, for today, it's been really, really nice, and like I say, we'll be planning the next trip and making a bit of a video about things that we do differently next time, and bit by bit we'll get to know whether that's the life for us, whether we're going to do it or not. You do only live once, as they say, so you know, at the moment we're very lucky. We've got our health, we walk, we like walking, don't we?
Yeah, we love walking.
This is a very long way to walk round, by the way. But yeah, we are lucky that we've got that. But obviously as you get older, you might not be so lucky, so to us, this is the time to do it.
And many of the people out there thinking about doing it, do it.
Well, if you can afford to do it. But like
we,
I say,
we all said that ourselves, didn't we? We weren't
Look at that.
sure.
in the background.
We weren't sure whether to, you know, get the van or not. We still need a few things doing on the house,
Yeah,
and it was
Windows.
Yeah, the windows, such a thing, and it was a chance at the time where we got a bit of money behind us, where
it was either get some
we
double
can either
glazing
get the double
or a
glazing,
van.
or we'll get a van.
So we did the completely unsensible thing and got a van.
But now
But-
it's opened up a new world.
Yeah,
to
and
us.
we're glad we did, because I think really the way we were before, it was work, weekends, like anyone else. You know, a bit of a drink on a Friday night. Don't really do much at the weekends. I don't suppose you can much in this weather, but since we've had the van, we've got out in the fresh air, we've got loads of exercise, and it's been cheap to do
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It just gets you out of, you know, the same old. Especially for me, because I work from home, I'm always stuck in one place. So I think that's another thing. I still would be able to work in a van if we could sort out a good internet connection. That is a possibility that I could still do that. So again, it's trial and error, and some people say that you can use your phones. I'm not sure whether it'd be good enough, I don't know, but there are a few options there. But it's just something that, you know, it's good that we've tried it like this, rather than one of the first things we're going to do, just get one of those great big motorhomes, because we went and looked around them and they are beautiful, but they are very expensive.
Expensive, and you've got to think about parking and driving.
Driving it round and parking it in a car park.
Well, when you're hitting the narrow roads as well, because I notice in the small van that we've got, some of the roads are really narrow and
I'm glad
really
you were
steep
driving.
as well.
Glad you were driving.
Driving through Derbyshire.
Have we gone wrong way?
No,
Oh,
driving through Derbyshire, I say the roads are very narrow, and when the other traffic's coming in the opposite direction, if you've got a bigger van, someone's got to give way. So you've got to think about all of that and get a decent sat nav as well.
I was glad that you were driving because I kept thinking some of those really
Steep
tight,
hills.
yeah, tight corners and hilly bits. I've probably gone over the edge. So yeah, I'm glad. And obviously it's really hilly as well, with it being the Peak District. It's a lot of quite steep hills to go up. So yeah, I think I will drive at some point when we get to a flatter place and I'm a bit more used to it. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Look, the background.